let's get this all out of the way. As a child, I yearned for the mines. I am Steve. Fenton Steel and Enderpole. Coming in hot. The Nether. Chicken Jackie. That was the stupid. That one always gets me. Remember LeBron James? Remember? Are you my age? Am I getting too old for this shit?
Who are you?
I am Steve.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
And today we have, first we mine, then we craft. Truly, what is there to say about this film that has not been said already? This may come as a shock to you, this may surprise absolutely nobody, but as of the opening weekend, and domestically anyway, beating out the Mario movie, this is the highest grossing video game adaptation. It's made a lot and it's going to make even more. I would think that even if you haven't even heard of the movie somehow, surely you've heard of the meme. I don't know, surely you've heard the memes going around online, like, it's making the news.
A viral trend causing chaos for people heading to the movies in Utah.
New Jersey movie theater is banning unaccompanied minors from showings of popular new Minecraft movie.
The other day, a moviegoer posted these photos to Facebook. They're from inside Apple Cinema in Pittsford Plaza.
When Jack Black's character Steve says the words chicken jockey, fans of the movie go crazy.
The Minecraft movie is now causing chaos in nearly every movie theater. It's been out for a couple of days and employees are taking it to TikTok to complain about how hard their jobs have gotten.
It's a thing. Like, this is, of all movies, I don't know, man. I'm gonna keep my thoughts brief, or at least I'm going to try to. This is... Minecraft is directed by a Jared Hess. It is his 7th feature film altogether. Although his most recent film was in 2024, last year, with Thelma the Unicorn, never heard of it. He directed Napoleon Dynamite, it's a big one right there, huh? And also, speaking of Jack Black, he directed Nacho Libre. So he does have an established filmography of a couple of like really big greats. Without question, now, oh boy, it's a Minecraft movie. The cast list, no point getting into their history. It's bunch of household names, primarily that of Jason Momoa and Jack Black. You know them. There's other cast members too. Personally, my heart, I love to see Danielle Brooks. Last time that I covered her, she made me sob in a movie theater in The Color Purple. The remake, not the original. Her role is not nearly big enough in this film, but Jennifer Coolidge, oh my god, oh my stars and garters. Oh my god, she didn't even get to eat any hot dogs in this movie. There's other names you may know in this. I mean, dude, Matt Berry.
You really are the most devious bastard in New York City.
Well, I put down no notes for this movie. It was announced years ago there'd be a movie, and when I first heard it, I know the internet's reaction has been a whole thing over the years, but for me personally, my journey was, I heard the film was announced, and I thought, oh, okay, cool. That seems like the inevitable course of action, I suppose. There is technically a Minecraft story mode, so you can make something out of that. Neat. I forget when I found out, but they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like real people in it. I'm like, what, not voices? Like, no, there'll be real people in it. Jack Black is Steve, and I'm like, Jack Black is Steve? Okay, sure, why not? And then more of the cast was announced, and it was like, okay, how's this going to turn out? And that first trailer dropped, and all of us collectively, myself included, were like, okay, that looks like a movie. I thought it was weird they chose to do a live action animation combination, hybrid, obvious green screen, just reacting like blankly to things that are supposed to be around you. I thought it was a weird amalgamation, an artistic choice for sure, and the comedy in the trailer definitely didn't seem to get me, though I will say that Danielle Brooks going, "What the hell?" That always did get me. I use that a lot with my gal pal. I use that a lot in conversation. Then the movie dropped, and at first a couple of my friends who know that I watch all the movies, they were jokingly asking like, "Oh, are we gonna go see that one?" And I was like, I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, am I craving to see it? Do I yearn for the mines? Like, no. But I in order to properly speak about this movie, I knew by my own core principle, I have to go watch it. How was a Minecraft movie? Because the reviews came out, you know, IGN's always a laughing stock, but they didn't totally bash it, and then Rotten Tomatoes scores have come out, and they've been what they are, and I put aside all of that, and I went in thinking it was going to be one giant meme. We went to go see it in IMAX, for Christ's sake. I was in for a penny, in for a pound. I said, all right, I'm going to see this on the biggest screen possible, and you know what? It wasn't terrible. It wasn't. So many people that I like to watch do reviews are trashing this film. They raise some valid points. Here's the thing. I had a decent time. I just turned my brain off. I watched the movie, and I laughed quite a few times. Our theater, not as crazy as the ones that I'm seeing online, where police are coming in and literally escorting minors out of the auditorium. I don't mean like I yearn for the mine miners. Either I already posted or I'm about to post a review for Hell of a Summer, and the feral teenage girls that were pulling out their hair at the thought of Finn Wolfhard.
Finn Wolfhard.
Were almost nothing compared to some of these clips I've seen of the kids that are like tearing down the house. You know, we had people that would cheer and clap during those moments, but almost respectfully so. It was like we're at a golf game. They were just like,
Nice shot!
it was a fun little experience. It was no Avengers Endgame, but it was definitely more than what you normally would see in a theater. Here's the funny thing. So I thought Jason Momoa was one of the better parts of it. Everybody was kind of the characters we thought they were going to be, but he was entertaining. Jack Black was Jack Blacking it up, but he was also entertaining. The movie's a lot funnier than I thought it would be, but I thought the movie was funnier when they weren't in the overworld. Performances were, I mean, I guess you could say good. They were certainly comedic, to say the least. I was worried this was going to be a dog shit waste of time, but it was dumb fun with some funny moments, some actually like funny moments, and some other ones that were just kind of like, okay, toilet humor this, cringe humor that. I mean, things just kind of happen, and as long as you accept the fact that things are going to just happen and not have too much in the way of rhyme or reason. Another reviewer pointed out that, like, as an introduction, a tutorial, if you will, for Minecraft the game, the movie introduces a lot of items and concepts, but almost only by name. It's very expository. Sometimes they'll say, here's the overworld, here is this, here are these characters, here's this item.
These dudes? They're the villagers! Welcome to the stash. It's a crafting table. Boots of swiftness. An ender pearl. Diamond armor. Flint and steel. The nether. Chicken jockey.
Sometimes they just will have an item and maybe use it in one scene. Another reviewer that I watch also pointed out the fact that Minecraft is supposed to be about creative freedom and really expressing yourself. And while this movie does have messages about creative self-expression, reflect your artistic passion and desires, it only really happens a couple times. The little kid, right, the boy, he uses his creativity once or twice to try to not jailbreak the game, but try to be creative. But it doesn't happen a lot. The idea is supposed to be limitless, boundless creations are possible, but they kind of stay scripted or scripted to the base game. Maybe once they've laid the foundation of how the world works, they'll make other Minecraft movies in the future, maybe. I'm also surprised they didn't have more creativity concepts like sandbox mode. I would watch again drunk with friends, but I don't know if I'm going to buy it when it comes out. I don't have an overwhelming desire to see it again. It's not making it into my top 10 for the year, I can promise you that. But I also didn't hate it. I don't think it deserves the premature hate that it was getting. I think it was an entertaining, fun family flick with unironically some funny, if not hilarious moments. I got used to the weird live action and then green screen CG world. It worked for the most part. You didn't think it would work by the trailers, but I mean, I think it overall translates decently well. I mean, sure, it could have been better, could have been different, but could have also been a hell of a lot worse. Sure, yeah, go see it. See it so that you can say you've seen it. Almost begrudgingly, I would give Minecraft a high 3 out of 5, and I think I'd only give it a high 3 out of 5, which for me is above average. Honestly, the first act, I thought it was funnier outside of the game, but this is a cultural media pop culture landmark now. That's the crazy thing about this, is that it's this is the thing now. If you're looking for deep, subversive characters and plot, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. If you just want a colorful, action-packed, funny romp through the world of Minecraft, if you're even familiar with the property, I mean, Sure, yeah, it's a fun time. That's all I gotta say about Minecraft. Hopefully that's all I'm gonna have to say about Minecraft. I'm done. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. That was my thoughts on a Minecraft movie. Stay tuned for the next, whatever it is, the next movie review that we do. And I don't know what else to say, man. I'm just gonna end it. Coming in hot.